Chapter 81. The hallway was so bright that Jeff had to squint. He blinked several times to try adjusting his eyes. He should have never blinded himself with tears. He wanted a pair of sunglasses, not simply to dim the light, but also to hide his shame over being so incompetent. But that wouldn't help bring Ashley back or stop the strange sensation of the walls breathing. "Just where the hell are we?" he said aloud, expecting no one to answer, and getting none. "Are you guys even here, or am I dead?" We're here all right," answered Donald. "Or at least I am." Holding his chin, he added, "I think, or at least I thought so before you asked." Jeff groaned with irritation. Where did we go after Laura shot us? He had trusted her, but now she was dead. This betrayed his trust. She and Charlie were never supposed to die. She had told everyone she was going to help them get out. Her failure made him distrustful in general. He guessed as a primitive protective measure. He needed inspiration and strength now, more than ever. Trying to summon a symphony from Beethoven in his head. None came. He focused harder on hearing one of Beethoven's soothing violin concertos. Again, nothing. A piano concerto. Nothing. Tina asked, "How come this place is so big?" "Probably to keep us from leaving," Donald answered. "They don't seem to be using the space for much else." Jeff still wasn't convinced Donald wasn't part of Project X. The big man said the right stuff, sometimes, but that didn't mean he wasn't trying to sabotage their escape. "Are we really sick with cancer?" Tina asked. Lacking faith, Jeff tried to assure. "I don't think so, honey." "Why would they lie and keep us here?" "We're going to find out. I promise." "I hate people who lie." Tina scowled in the white fluorescent light. She looked precious and cute. "Yeah, I know, it hurts." She looked up at him. "It stops us from making the correct decisions we would make with the truth. But liars don't care. They just care about controlling us to make the decisions they want us to make." "They're trying to control us?" "Without a doubt." "Why?" "Power?" She seemed to wait for Jeff to say more, but there was no more to be said. If he elaborated, it would only dilute and crumble what he had already stated. Her beautiful blue-gray eyes appeared lost, though. He waited for her confusion to dissipate, but it didn't. For her sake, he continued, "A man craving power above honesty lies. This temporarily empowers him on the outside, but enduringly weakens him on the inside, intensifying his craving. Although self-power comes from truth, truth is difficult. It's painful and empty most of the time. Many people don't even know they're lying to themselves." She looked lost. Her only reply was, "I hope Ashley's okay." "Me too, sweetheart." Jeff knew Ashley was vulnerable. Besides being subjected to a lifetime with an uncaring, neglectful mother and absent father, She was just molested by the hospital janitor. She had been through far too much for a young girl. He feared that her old ways of coping by cutting would return. Tina had been through a lot as well, but Tina was here with him, so he was less concerned about her right now. Isolation was not a good place for Ashley. Let's start opening doors, people. Every door as we go along. Don't reclose them. That way we'll know the areas we've covered. And the bathrooms too. We don't want to miss her. He didn't care about any of the staff noticing the open doors. There were no staff now, and when morning came it would be too late anyways. Tina and Donald began to search the rooms on the right, while Jeff took the left. Donald assisted Jeff once in a while to even their progress. It didn't take long before they made it to the first intersection of another hall. Now a decision was necessary without the aid of Graze's keen nose. Jeff asked miserably, left, right, or straight? If I were Ashley, Tina said, I would have gone left. I think I would have gone straight, Donald countered. For some reason, left seems correct, Jeff said. Why not right? Left, Tina said again. Flip a coin? Flip a coin? Sure, it's the easiest solution to find answers that cannot be deduced. Jeff couldn't think for a few moments. Frustration had escalated to the point of blocking thought. He breathed deeply and with forced calmness. We don't have a coin. Rock, paper, scissors? Tina suggested. What had this search devolved into? Gambling? He couldn't stand gambling. His father had hurt the family through his gambling addiction. He decided, I'm going to deduce. Ashley is unhappy with the direction of her life, so she wouldn't have gone straight. Straight would metaphorically be too close to no change. She would have turned. She is left-handed, so she might favor left because it's her strength. How about we split up? Donald proposed. We could go in all directions then, just to be sure. He wondered if Donald was trying to isolate each of them so they could be easily defeated. If Donald were really on their side, he should know better than to propose scattering the group. Unless he was just plain stupid about this. That was definitely a plausible explanation. We should go left, Jeff concluded. I don't want to lose more people. Left it is. Donald began down the hall first, heavy footsteps slapping the floor. His mountain-like body blocked the view ahead, making Jeff uncomfortable with the order of their march. Jeff moved to pass, barely avoiding a collision with the man, swaying against his shoulders. But now leading the pack, Jeff's back twitched from the big man being just behind him. Only 7 hours ago, Donald tried to kill him. Maybe this intention had only been disguised as a mistake to capture the right moment for success. Laura was already dead. Donald could have killed her in her sleep. Jeff didn't know what Donald had been doing before they found him wandering the halls. He could have murdered both Charlie and Laura. Someone had done it. Why not Donald? A staff member wouldn't have killed research subjects, unless their escape was certain. Donald knew Laura was their success for escape. She would have been a key target to stop them. Perhaps Jeff was allowing paranoia to overtake him. He tried focusing on their current goal: find Ashley. Missing Grazé, Jeff scrutinized the air he breathed, impossibly hoping for a hint of the girl's fragrance as confirmation of his choice in the direction down this hall. But for some reason, it smelled like cat.